Senator Serrano.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have a motion at the desk. I would like to have it called up at this time.
Secretary will read.
Senate Print 3131 by Senator Serrano, an act to amend the education law.
Thank you very much. I want to thank my colleagues in this chamber for allowing me to conduct this discussion on a very important bill. I am pleased to have the opportunity to speak about the Education Equity Act, which will help to ensure that every student in the state of New York has access to a quality public education. The children of this great state deserve no less. A strong public education system is the foundation of a healthy economy. Investing in the education of the youth of this state is in the best interest of every state senator. Every dollar spent will pay a handsome dividend in the form of economic prosperity at home and a competitive New York in an increasingly shrinking world. However, the responsibility of providing a quality education to our youth cannot be shouldered by government alone. The involvement of parents and guardians is fundamental to the proper functioning of our school system. A variety of well-documented studies shows that increased parental involvement results in numerous benefits, including higher grades and test scores, increased likelihood of graduation, better attendance rates, higher self-esteem and motivation, lower rates of suspension, decreased use of drugs and alcohol, and fewer instances of violent behavior. The Education Equity Act is, at its heart, a bill that empowers parents to increase their involvement in their children's schools. In a state that is home to over 200 languages, linguistic barriers prevent many parents from taking an active part in their child's education. New Yorkers throughout the state will benefit from my bill, and that is why it's imperative that we join together to pass this legislation. In New York City, where my own Senate district is located, more than 43% of students' families speak a language other than English at home. Yet, access to translation and interpretation services remains limited, and when it is available, it's usually confined to legal documents and notices. This legislation would require school districts to create an annual language assistance plan to assess their needs. Districts will be required to provide interpretation services for 2 languages spoken by more than 2% of the population in the district. In New York City, where the needs are different, the bill stipulates that the district will provide services for up to 8 languages. Furthermore, translated versions of a variety of documents, including report cards and permission slips, will be transmitted to parents and guardians. If those of us in government want to talk about the importance of personal initiative, then we must provide our constituents the tools they need to capitalize on that initiative. Parents want to get involved with their kids. Some are just not able to because of a language barrier. Let us help them overcome that barrier and take part in the greatest joy a parent can have, seeing their child succeed. The history of immigration in this state is all about people moving up the socioeconomic ladder, no matter where they came from. By ensuring that our public education system is equitable and strong, we can continue to maintain that long and noble tradition. I urge my colleagues in a bipartisan fashion to come together and support this important piece of legislation. Please help to bring it to the floor for a full vote in this House. Thank you.